Yeah, it is. I also repositioned my microphone today a bit, because I think I'm gonna be better sounding like this. Yeah, the handle for the microphone is long enough, so why the hell not? So it's right in front of my face now. Before we go do anything, I just want to show you a bit of a progress on the capsule art. See you guys. Progress is being made. He started to show me what the frame would be. Now the logo is gonna be. I'm writing him in the instructions what he has to change. Basically, it has to be more like original one, at least for the main capsule. Otherwise, it's gonna be spread out very well. But what we're gonna do is I'm telling him that move this off here to this side and then reposition it to the center like I had the original one. And the rats are gonna be moved here. I'm gonna tell him keep them far away. They're good, not bad, but if I have them in the vertical capsule displayed like that, they look a bit cheap, I would say, a little bit, you know. They have that tuny look, which is okay. But still, I'd like him to move them here, because then when we have the main thingy, we can just frame this a bit more to the right and have the character in the middle. And while I'm gonna be writing that, I'm gonna turn on some music and I'm gonna give him some advices if he can play some camps here or here, just to spice up the background a bit. If it needs spicing, I'm not sure if it needs it, but still cool. But for the main frame, I'm gonna reposition the bandits somewhere away if they don't fit, and I'm gonna move the crocodile or the lizard man in here. So then the main capsule is this red one. It's gonna look like golems on the left, lizard on the right, he in the center. And the colors will be okay. He still has some stuff to do, like change his face, so I'm gonna address that right now. I just wanted to start streaming because the problem is, yes, this can take a while and I gotta go live. Alrighty. Like this. Finding some music. Can I find something cool? I mean, I get all the copy strikes I can. I was just looking at the list of my previously streamed videos and there is written copyrighted material, so that kind of sucks. But it's okay for now. If we go here now. Is everything visible? 22, 23. Well, the other problem is that today, we're gonna have quite a big storm. So that's problematic. We have a red alert outside. So I might drop off if something's gonna happen or if it's gonna cut me off. But so far so good, so I'm writing to him. Very good. I am telling him we can reuse positioning of the word off like the original logo on the left side next to the word fury. That gives it a perception that the word is within a frame of two main words and not defining the logo's outer borders, if I make sense. And then the logo can be properly aligned to the horizontal center. One question, can you export the logo as SVG as well once it's done? Would that be possible? The rats, they're good and all, but I'm thinking if we should position them to the further left side, otherwise if they stay in the frame. In the main capsule, the players will get the impression that there is a heavy vertical capsules. The players will get the impression that there is a heavy emphasis on rats. I'm attaching the position I had in mind. Now, I'm not sure if I downloaded this picture. The last one I did 23 minutes ago, which is okay. 22. Now, mister, I need a sprite. Come on. Ah, it has to run through Steam. Yo, Logan. Good morning. How's it going? I'm just gonna drag and drop it. Open file, downloads. I wish there was a quicker navigation between the folders. How's the voice, by the way? Am I speaking too loud or so on? Because now the microphone is directly in front of me. So if you have any complaints, please just let me know. 22. So, best way to express this is that I just draw a rectangle like this. Not good one, just a second. Somewhere in here. So the reds are in the main part. Well, what do you guys think? If we take a look at the picture again. Which one is the original size? Going alright, so not tired, so I'm a bit worried. Ah, you came past tiredness. Not sure if you were already here, but what I'm planning on is moving the reds down there. And then for the main capsule, this is the red frame. I'm gonna move the lizard to this position. So it's gonna be framed a bit better, I would say. And the logo will be centered, and the off will be set down here. And this has to be the equal amount out. So, yeah, it should be visually pleasing more. Just a second. Gotta see the chat. I see something going on OBS. It's louder than it's been previously, but I think it's better overall. I'd rather have a stream too loud than... The ads play on the stream. I didn't give them permission to monetize it. He added the dusk here. See, the dusk has been added. I love the dusk. And from the left side, there's already night incoming. But this is just for the repositioning. Now, I'm just gonna mark it. Face. I get you. So it's much butter. Oh my god. It's much better to have me a bit louder and then you adjust the volume. That's normal to the other videos that you're playing, right? Like this. I think that's gonna be better composition. Maybe I can say a campfire would be cool if it would be somewhere. Well, I'm not sure if the dinosaur is gonna be here, if this is gonna interfere with everything. It is. So maybe a campfire somewhere here. So it adds something. Campfire with some silhouettes. if he's gonna agree on it. Yeah. Yesterday I tried to make some shorts. And yeah, the girlfriend told me, you gotta be more energetic. So I guess I'm gonna have to narrate the shorts, because today is Friday and Saturday I still have to do like 2 recordings for the weekend now that we're gonna promote. I just can't wait when the cover art will be finished so we can showcase and promote the new cover art. Then I'm gonna have to make GIFs to improve on the... Why am I drawing this? Campfire? Let's just write it out. I can also send him some references to the traps we have, but that'd be too much. Don't need that. Maybe campfire with some silhouettes, so that they know that something's going on. Let me just write it out. Or here, depending. It's good if you take a different position that this picture shows a story, a bit of it. Thank you, dude. I feel like I'm 3 again, you know? I mean, if I'd be writing when I was 3, man, I guess government would try to steal me. You know, genius. You know, I'm a lazy bastard. I could take this text, but I'm not sure how to adjust the size. And I kind of... to hell with it. This one goes here. Should be. Especially designing the tattoos, you know. The stuff that you write on your forearm and maybe mumble rappers on forehead, you know. I'll be charging $1 million for that. Special handwriting by Mr. Philip. Well, I'm just showing what should be changed. So for example, if I have this off here, he wants to now stack the logo vertically, but he put the off on this side, and that's not good because it's breaking the visual hierarchy, I would say. So what should be done, in my opinion, is that this should be placed here, and this can be then aligned to the middle between these two white lines, a bit more like the logo I had original one. Just a second. This is the original one. See, the off was here, so that's where I'm directing him back for the vertical position. For the horizontal position, it's okay if we have lands of Fury. That's just the spacing that I'm trying to direct him to. But the rats will go somewhere here. So in the main capsule, if we take a look at the rat frame, we're not gonna see the rats. But this dude, because he's also big, he's gonna go in here. And the bandits maybe are gonna be here. Like that. It's a rough sketch. Not sketch, but rough directions. So let's end it and let's start working as soon as possible. We have so much to do. Lizard face. campfire. Distance, please. Lizard face. Like the color. About the head. Like I proposed. Post. I'm gonna copy paste the same picture again. He's not gonna be here tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And he told me that today he's gonna be doing some revisions and so on. And that then he's gonna be back on 30th or something. Copy image. Pasting it. Okay. Small campfire just to break the emptiness. Could you add a bonfire in distance, please? And at the end, loving the progress. First we have to give some positive words before we start to criticize. Yeah. Oh. Feel like there should be a hint at the goal on the top left, like something that would be at the top of the mountain. Yeah, top of the mountain is wintry. But the dude, I'm not sure I'm in the position anymore because he drew the sketch to me. I started to complicate about the clouds because everything was cloudy. He had the dusk. No, I'm not sure if I should force him to draw a mountain here on the left side. There's no place actually for it. Maybe, And I paid the guy already. You know. He didn't want to castrate me. Because I'm doing so much changing of stuff. Apex Wizard, low poly ethereal intelligent DMB. Let's listen to this a bit. Okay, still. I'm writing this. Small campfire just to break the emptiness. Could you add a bonfire in the distance, please? Maybe some woods of bandits around it. Or if that is gonna spoil the image out. Just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna draw him where I want this dude. Already here. So the main capsule is the red one. This one is the most important one. We have to show the bad guys. So the golems and these guys, And everything else is extended a bit out. No, that's gonna be a wrong interpretation if I move the face there. So I should go from the body. Don't want to confuse the dude. And the bandits there. That's for the main capsule. Yeah, I'm gonna specify it. I'd like the color you added, but please don't forget about the head like I proposed. Also, when taking the shot for main capsule, I'm gonna say I like where he is now, but for the main capsule I believe that he should be then the main capsule frame. Okay. So that's just to break the emptiness. Could you add a bonfire in the distance, please? Maybe some silhouettes of bandits around it. Or if that is gonna spoil the image, then leave it out. And now I save this and copy paste it. Did I forget something? I have to remember. Okay, so far so good. Okay. What else did I miss? So the rats go away. They're too much toony, I'd say. A bit. But if we keep them like in the distance, they're gonna look still good. Love the bandits. Love the lizard, he just has to change the head. So this is the head that I proposed. Telling him to change the head like this. And I think we are ready to hit send. Everything else is okay, I believe. That's it. I always triple check my email before I send them. Very good, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. All good. Regarding the logo, I asked him if there's a possibility to export it as an SVG. Okay. Now I'm hitting send. Good. Okay. Do I have something new in here? No. Now let me just turn on the chat. And I believe we're ready. So, dude, I'm super happy to show you the progress that I made yesterday. Not sure how much you saw, but I added the lightning effect and so on. So it's freaking cool. I just have to write down the stuff that I still have to complete on this stream today. Okay. Lens of Fury. So many cards, I'm completely disorganized in my to-do list. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go stream goals. Write down here. Add a conditional point of interest that has Lilith and make her unlockable. That's good. And now check out the zombies, guys. This is where the magic begins. So it's called Rainy Road. It has like 5 pigs. 3 to 5 pigs can spawn here. So you get some. But look out for the thunder. There's gonna be a thunder. Whoa. Huh? Did you hear that? And did you see it? Now zombies are coming here. They started to spawn. Where is Anna? Oh, they got her. Jesus, they devoured her. Ghouls. I think I added an incredible lightning effect. I'm happy. And it randomly plays like every... I killed myself. Yeah. It randomly plays from 20 to 60 seconds. So... it's unpredictable, and I really dig the flash that occurs. And the sound, I found a sound effect that I purchased like a long time ago. And the music is fitting. We're gonna try one more out, but overall I think we got something here. We're bringing a good atmosphere. Shit. And the freaking ghouls are eating the bodies. So they're healing themselves. That's nasty. Here's a spike one. He's even faster. He gains movement speed. Okay, in this place, maybe we're gonna introduce some new ores as well. Some new materials. Ah, shit. Boom. I loved it. But by the time you get here, you are level 5-6. So it shouldn't be that hard. Now I'm just gonna sprint towards the end and see if one camp spawns, because I think there's a bug that one camp isn't spawning. Shit! The traps. So if you're gonna be slow and paying attention to the corners, you can take the traps out anyway with the ranged ones, but it means that your companion also has to be taken care of, because the corridors here are much more narrow and it changes the game style completely. It becomes horror-ish, and it's cool if you attract the zombies and... oh shit, I got scared. If you attract them to the bandit camp, you see, there's a barricaded camp here now. I'm not sure if you were here yesterday, Logan. This is what I added. Drew some barricades. Let's attract them all. Shit! It was blocking the way. Oh. Okay, that's one song. And then I also added this for testing environment. I decided that I'm gonna have an area where I record stuff for the shorts. Because it's just too hard to try to get everything well, you know. Then look at this. You get them, then you try to attract them into the field of traps. So I'm thinking about maybe we should have a craftable trap, you know. That'd be cool. But one issue I have with the craftable trap is that the mobs aren't attacking them yet. Alrighty, let's go back to... this is test level. Actually, test level. This is this one, where I'm in currently. Problem we have is that the lightning didn't disable. Now this is the first thing we're gonna fix. Lightning. Screen lightning effect. That's the one that I'm looking for. And the timer was on. Would we have to stop it at least on the level change or something like that? Set lightning effect. Where do I trigger this? Camera controller. But at the end I have to disable them all. I know that I disabled them. At least I should. Disable all environment effects. I call this when set environment effects happens in the level itself, so it calls it before that. But this is a special one. And what I gotta do here is actually say that set lightning effect to false. Then we are not gonna bring the lightning back to camp when we restart and so on. At least I hope so. And it gets called in the level, in the set environment effects, here at the ready. I think that's good. Now, if we have this, yeah, let me write down the stuff that I need. Add a conditional point of interest that has Lilith and make her unlockable. So on this road you're gonna find Lilith, and yeah, she's gonna basically be immortal. I'm gonna make her a camp, like a barricaded camp, where she stays in. Maybe by the time you get there, you're gonna be knocked out. And you can talk to her. Thank you, stranger. She's gonna say something like that. Thank you, stranger. These forests are, you know, being invaded by some sinister energy, etc. And then you're gonna have an option to let her come to your camp or not. But basically your main goal is to come at your camp. So we can make her walk around and give her a basic spell. So she's gonna get knocked over, definitely, because she's gonna be weak in the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. So that's the first one. Add a conditional to lower the Didra only once. You know, I was thinking maybe the Didra could be lowered on this path. So if you would want to, you could sprint to it if you would feel like too weak. But then again, it doesn't fit the lore because the Didras avoid the danger. And if it's raining and if it's thundering, it is in distress. And the zombies are going around. So I have to keep a track how many waves spawned and how many enemies you killed. But here comes a little bit of a problem. I have to also have a kill count somewhere. And pray to God that a bug doesn't appear that somehow enemy goes out of the bounds and he can't be killed. So this is an issue that can happen. It shouldn't, but it can. So maybe some kind of safety mechanism for that as well taken in account. One of the options maybe could be also that you find some kind of food that lowers the Didra. But that means additional interactions when you talk to it, then how it falls down, animations, it complicates this stuff. But then again, what happens if you kill a lot of enemies near the Didra itself? If the player sees how the Didra falls asleep, basically just the head falls down. That could be a traumatizing experience. So we have to take a look at that as well. You know, the cheap way to avoid this is to make the fade out. A simple fade out when you interact with it. You say, okay, give her something, you give it to her. But okay, baby steps. Let's go first with Lilith. So now this one is called Rainy Road. I was also thinking maybe that I could start to intensify the rain. The further you get, the more hard it starts to rain. That would also be a good environmental storytelling. And the waves are harder. It could be. Okay, what do we have here? Remove child condition. This is gonna be addressed soon-ish. Router in a controller, get item. What's going on here? 171. 171. Player unit. Uh-huh. Second. Pardon me. Calculate current player position from traveled. Maybe this occurred when we started to exit, because this is from the timer. On tick. Safety check. We'll see if it happens again. Easiest fix. Okay. Now we have some points of interest in here, and the one that we have is for Izzy and Anton, I believe. Yeah, Izzy. So we have Izzy Camp and Izzy Roamer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have Lilith Roamer now. Lilith Camp, but we're gonna take Lilith Companion, duplicate it, Roamer, I just want to see what's going on with the roamers. I believe they are not marked as companions, definitely not. Roamer. That's okay. Her inventory stays the same. I don't touch anything here. And by default she will only have that spell. So she could attack. But. If we go a bit further down here. Faction elves. Not sure, is she an animal? Dryads or something like animals, right? But okay. Other stats can stay the same. I just have to make her immortal, and she is immortal by default. So far so good. Now behavior. She has an attack action, and that's it. But I want to see what other roamers have, because I think they wander around. So if I take Izzy now, patrol in circle radius and flee. Yeah. Let's add that to her. Paste as unique. And of course flee. Maybe in the future we have to improve on flee, because the dudes just sometimes, not sometimes, but when they face the wall, if the wall isn't like curved or something, which a lot of time it isn't, problem is that they go towards the wall. Now I wonder how I would fix this. Maybe calculate somehow if the enemy comes from that direction, and if the direction where you're running maybe I would have a flee and flee towards the enemy. It's a possibility, but that's okay. And Godot started to complain that I have a really big scene, like half a megabyte here, and that it would take much longer time to save the scene. So regarding the testing and so on, yesterday I captured a lot of footage where I try to showcase the material, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a level changer in a similar way that we have currently a level changer for the tutorial. So I'm gonna have like a step. You can go to the test level or a testing stage or something like that, and I'm not gonna populate the camp scene, which is quite sad, because this thing was first a camp. I mean, first it was a test level itself, and then it grew into a camp. So yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Let me just disable the spawners, because currently we don't need them anymore. And this one, that's good. And I believe I have roamer. Point of interest. That's easy boy. Here we have it. Let's duplicate it. Call it Lilith. So this is a conditional one. Its condition is that you didn't meet her yet. And it's gonna be spawned as one of the first things in that rainy road level. And regarding the spawn, I just say Lilith. Lilith roamer. Saving it. Now there would be a possibility that I would make her barricaded or something like that. But no. She's terrified. So let's go to the rainy road. Actually, that's somewhere here. Rainy road. I have medium fog, heavy rain. All good, but somewhere I have conditionals. So this is a conditional point of interest. And every run we spawn only one. And I'm gonna try to make this unique recursively, so we don't actually edit the values of the ones that I have set in the Elderglade Forest. I believe this is okay. And now let's take a look. Progress condition, player profile, blackboard has to have NPC unlocked Lilith false. So it's a similar one. We just say Lilith. And this is a boolean set to false. Let's remove this first entry. Placement rule. Wait, if I save this, is it okay? I think it's okay. It tries to spawn the easy point of interest. Wrong. We're spawning Lilith point of interest. Value 1, that's the sole thing that can be spawned. Is it Lilith? It is Lilith. Minimum count 1, sector, center, sector filter, all in any sector she can spawn, that's okay. Max retries 200. Minimum distance from other poise, that's good. So it's a very liberal spawning rule, or unconstrained, not sure. Okay. Now this is being added as a conditional here, and I believe that these conditionals are already set in the player profile resource. NPC unlocked Lilith. It is false. So the first time we should go there, we should meet Lilith. One problem we have is that I don't have text set up. See, we have dialogue state easy roamer. So the dialogue for Lilith should be Lilith roamer and Lilith roamer route. Makes sense. Now what we gotta do is edit the unit data itself. Lilith roamer. At least that's where I keep the dialogue, I believe. Yeah, dialogue, and it's empty by default. Now, I wonder one thing. Because for Anton, I wonder if I have only one dialogue file. Yes, I do. Roamer route, okay. Because for Lilith we also already have a dialogue. And if we go here, we set it to Lilith dialogue. And the blackboard that's setting this stuff, the value is this one, Lilith Roman root. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this Lilith dialog in here. Here we go. So this is her general dialog that happens there. But this is gonna be for this case, when we meet her in the forest on the rainy road. Oh, before I come with something very good, I'm gonna leave just the placeholders for now. Now Logan, I remembered that you liked that when I used like the flappy thingies and everything in Izzy, when the letters move up and down, I'm gonna try to use that. Some of it somewhere here. I agree, it adds some character, right? I need to find a safe haven. Maybe we could make it more distressed, so I think Gutter uses some kind of more moving characters. Really? I have to play it. I know it has an iconic, how should I say, iconic capsule art, right? It's more like neon-like colors, right? If I'm not mistaken. I know that he somewhere called Sleepyhead, this one. Shake rate, this one. Now either I make her neurotic, because it is a place where you meet her. She could be stressed. close it, wave down. Safe haven is gonna be before they tear me and my saplings to shreds. And then we have the option gaslighted. How do you mean gaslighted? In what way? Just a second. Okay. So, dangerous time, stranger. Sinister things are walking on this road. I need to find a safe haven before they tear me and my saplings to shreds. Come to our camp. But the second thing I have with Izzy or Anton, I have something. Nothing, okay. That's an end. And then here, if I copy paste this one, I'll copy this thing here, put it down here. Go to our camp. Lilith, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then I have to flag it somehow. Lilith. And then we do set or create NPC unlocked Lilith to true. And then we're gonna have to build on the story. She's gonna tell you in the camp how she got here and so on. But for now, I think we can go test it out. If I'm not mistaken, everything should be working, at least for testing phase. I believe I've set the correct boards and so on. If I explained it then it would be a massive spoiler territory. But essentially, the gameplay is you're a super drugged up elite sword wielding soldier, and the drugs have some nasty side effects. Ooh, I'm not sure if you watched Black Mirror. There was an episode where I think the soldiers weren't drugged, but the problem was that they gaslighted like soldiers, that they have beautiful homes and stuff like that. But they lived like in completely broken places. That was nasty. And the things that they were killing weren't really zombies like they imagined that they are killing. They were people. That was nasty. Okay. Let's see. Will Lilith spawn? Still didn't see her. There's some camp and fighting going on here. It's always picking this version of the camp. There has to be an issue somewhere here. Ah, it started to lag again. Something's wrong. I really have to fix this one. What the shit is going on here? Sometime it lags, sometime it doesn't. There's a specific scenario that triggered this. Yesterday it didn't trigger again. Mugshot, but okay, mugshot shouldn't be a problem. When loading. You know what? I'm gonna try to run this thing from the Visual Studio Code. And I'm gonna try to record it. Wrote a script some time ago regarding recording the trace for the .NET, so maybe we could run it then. I have capture sh. Now I can't really remember what were the parameters. I know that I have something set by default. Default duration, default warm-up. Okay, when it's gonna start to do its mumbo jumbo, we're gonna run this. I just have to remember what was the trace thingy. There was an open source tool or a website where you could place your traces somewhere. Have to check out if I was so smart back in the day that I would write this thing down in my notes. That'd be cool. Gotchas, no. Pipelines. Problem, Philip. You don't write enough stuff down. There's like a website where you can upload your traces. Speedscope. Oh, this is the one. Of course, look at that. Of course, this is the website I'm looking for. So basically, when we record it, we save it, and then we can upload it and look at all the spikes that go on, because something is hogging all the resources. Let's try it out now. And randomly. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna extend the deadline for Lens of Fury. Definitely. For at least a week. I see, because this isn't gonna be possible. Definitely not. I just have to. Okay, don't need this one. Now we go. Hopefully it will start again, so I can squash it. Okay. I took the meat. Take your time, of course, yes, I agree on that. Okay, it's spawning the wave now. Yeah, better late than broken, but the problem is that the late is unbroke. That's the main problem. But yeah, I really have to postpone it as much as I can. As much as I can. To polish it. Well, the zombies aren't very friendly here. Oh shit! Come on, let's just run towards the Lilith. Okay, camp in the beginning. So far so good. Spitter in the middle. More spitters. It's spawning wave. Okay, okay, it started. 1 second. Now, if I'm not mistaken... what's the name of this script? Capture. And if I was smart enough... No running scene. Oh, then I have to run it through Godot. Okay. If I remember correctly, because this has to be running and then it attaches itself to this process and it starts recording. I'll just give it a dry run now. It also has a warm-up and everything. Basically, when I was testing out combat... okay. 5-second warm-up, I believe. And it's gonna be recording everything for 10 seconds. Let's see if it works. Okay. It'd be really awesome if I could just simply open this one up. Like... Open file in editor. No, I don't want that, but it would be cool. If I could click on it and the files would open. Never mind. I found my old traces. I just want to see if they are still exported okay, because I didn't change a thing. So in theory it should work. Speed scope. You know what, I'm gonna make this as a bookmark here. so I can easily then reference it in the browser when I have to upload stuff. Okay, thread 1. This is the thread. But this is the camp, nothing happens here, nothing in particular, so we don't profile anything or monitor here. Now, if we're gonna go back to Godot and start it, and let's get it triggered. There has to be something wrong with the spawn function, but the sad thing is that sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. So something obviously breaks. Ah, it got me. Okay, I keep on running. Here's a camp. I don't see Lilith anywhere. Two camps, and not a single time that camp was chosen. Something's wrong there. No, the Lilith didn't spawn. So that's one issue. First issue we have to solve. Rainy road. And the conditional was, it was somewhere here. No, that's a arena. We need this one. Level. Conditional. Something. Huh. I have max conditionals to process. 0. Placement rule. Minimum count is 1. Max count is 1. Max global count is 1. That's okay. Sector center. This is too strict. Random in sector would be good, but let's keep it random in sector for now. 500 retries to spawn it. Minimum distance from other POIs. That's good. Okay, let's try it now. I guess the center was populated with other... But no, it shouldn't be. Because this is conditionals get ran first. When we populate points of interest with the generator, the conditionals are the first that are running. And only after that, other points of interest are being generated. Okay. A bit weird, but we're gonna... Yeah! Another spammer. Add to block list. I don't know how it goes if I block it on this Restreamio. If it's blocked on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, we're looking for Lilith now. I don't see the lady anywhere. Wow, this looks like a good battle between the humankind and the undead. But where is Lilith? Girly, nowhere to find you. Do I have any errors? I do. 2-9. Ah, not this one. You know what? I just want to see if in the test level... To hell with it. Let's take a breakpoint here. Take a look at the level generator. Conditional. This one. And let's see if this even gets populated. If it passes or it doesn't. Okay. Passing conditional placement. It's adding the rule. And the rule is... Furthest from players start what? Forge point of interest. No, this isn't a conditional one. This is a conditional one. This is the one I want. Okay, the rule is special POI. Wait up. No, this is the one. What am I doing? Aha, extract the passing ones in all together. This is what we should be looking at. So we're gonna restart. Ah, another arrow if the path is too narrow. The edges are like that. It happens rarely, but still it happens. Okay, now we have this here, conditional point of interest. Is it taking the right one? Lilith point of interest, that's okay. Now, we just want to see if it's gonna be added. Oh, it wasn't added. Huh. Okay, let's go into the check condition passes. Because we have a black board, And I think that I saved it. Rainy road. And here we have conditional point of interest for Lilith. And this is rule resource, progress condition, this one. Player profile. NPC unlocked Lilith. Has to be false. Of course, I'm an idiot. I know that. But now I just have to confirm it again. Basically what I did back in the day when I was testing the Lilith itself, I unlocked her already. So of course this isn't gonna work. But if we set it to false here, it should work. Because this is my save game now. Now in theory we should see Lilith walking around and we should be able to interact with her. The problem is that the game doesn't pause if you talk to her and if everything is being a mess. So I know that I'm gonna get some shit for that. Well, easiest excuse is probably I'm not a triple A, not a double A, I'm an A. Or a B. You know. Come on, start it. Saving scene. Yeah, we're gonna have to split this one in smaller ones. Because I figured out that it's much easier to set the stage when you're trying to record shorts and so on, than begging the RNG to make things beautiful for you. I needed some time to take this into account, but look, even after all these years I'm still learning. Okay. Now it's taking really, really long time. What are you doing in the background, dude? Nothing, huh? Potato. See, this is the problem. The text base at scene pad blah 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 is large on disk. Likely because it has embedded binary data. But I don't have it embedded, I believe. I just have references to some scenes. Not as much embedded stuff, I'd say. Okay, now, if prediction is right, we should have Lilith walking somewhere around here. They're going somewhere. Yup, they're fighting Lilith. But Lilith isn't fighting back yet. Poor little thing. Dangerous. Oh, that's too much. Dangerous times, stranger. Sinister things are walking on this road. I need to find a safe haven before they tear me and my saplings to shreds. Go to our camp. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're gonna... Yeah, she's getting attacked again. I just wonder why isn't she attacking them at least a bit. I mean, that's okay, that's a desired behavior, because otherwise you could use her infinitely. Kind of. To hit some peeps. Okay, let's do Harakiri. What? they're not hurting me anymore. I broke spikes somehow. Okay, we go back. Is she in here in the camp? She's back in the camp, guys. But that lightning didn't stop. Level. Stop. Environment. I'm sure I have somewhere stop environment effects. Disable all environmental effects. I'm calling this in level. But why the hell? Set lightning effect to false. And then here. Bool state. If state is true, enable lightning. Disable lightning. If it's... Oh, I don't set it to false anywhere. Let's first think. We don't double enable it. A safety. But then I should call this as a stop. This trigger lightning tween gets done only here. And this function, I don't call this anywhere else. Yep. So on lightning timer timeout shouldn't be triggering anymore then. Okay, there was a bit of a bug here, a little bug, but let's see if this is gonna fix it now. Okay, the DMB isn't that bad. Okay, Lilith is back in. Now she shouldn't appear anymore because we set the correct flag to false. We still want to record that, what's going on with the tank. When it's gonna start crashing. Okay. I don't see her. So far so good. She's still here, but now we shouldn't be hearing lightning anymore. Anywhere. In the camp it should be stopped. Let's wait for 30 seconds or something like that. No, I don't hear the lightning anymore. The thunder. Of course you can't hear the lightning, you can hear the thunder. That's okay now, let's try again. Hope it's gonna be triggered now. That big bad lag. And then we can start recording. Whew. There we go, it started. As soon as the spawner started, it started to nuke the performance. But okay, now we're ready. Capture. Okay, we're capturing for 10 seconds now. I'm moving, it's spawning. I think it's the spawner's fault or something. Okay, it's saving, it saved it. But look, now it's good. As soon as it finished spawning, it was good. Something weird happened here. What was it? Do I have too many entities? I don't think so. They're beating the crap out of each other. That's for sure. Bad guys. I think it has to be a spawner function. Okay. Stopping. Now let's see. I'm gonna import the fresh one. Speed scope JSON. Those are some big spikes. Now I have to remember how I used to debug this. I mean profile it normally. There was a sandwich view. This one, and then I looked at the totals. Calculate path. What's going on here? I never had a problem with this so much. I mean, I refactored it. Yeah, it carries into other languages as well. So in Slovenian we have grom, that's thunder, and lightning, which is strela. So the lightning is lightning, you know, the electricity, the part that you see, but grom, thunder, is the part that you hear. Or at least that's my interpretation. Maybe I'm completely wrong. It wouldn't even surprise me. So we have a problem here. Pathfinding controller get path. Are too many things getting the path here. But what is calling this? It's usually being called by unit and sometimes by Mr. from the Fury Road now. No, it's movement system. So it's being called by pathfinding controller movement system itself. Calculate path. Definitely. Here we have the problem. I know that yesterday we figured out that there was a problem regarding my level of detail of AI. So I was calculating that a bit wrong. Okay, now this has to be triggering multiple times, many more times than it used to. Okay. And these are the spikes, probably related to that. This is when something heavy happened. One thing that we could enable is definitely how many units we have. Because I kind of wanted always to have the maximum of 50 units. Because above that, that number is a bit iffy. But if we take a look at the debugger, we have a visual profiler, no, monitors. I have a custom counter here. You know what, I'm gonna keep it on and see how many units we actually spawn in this place here. Because it's not bound to cleaning up the wave. Arena wasn't ever problematic because before the wave spawn you had to clean them up. But here if you run very fast, you can mess things up. Okay, let me just put them on. Monitors. Total units, it's 10 now. Okay, this is camp. Doesn't matter. The further we go, it's gonna be a bit of a drop and then it goes back to 12. So by default we have 12 units here. Now, when we're gonna spawn, this shit's gonna hit the fan. 15. 16. 17. 18, 20. Still not a problem. 21. Now it's starting to spawn. 23, 25. It's still okay-ish. 30. Not a problem. More entities incoming. 38. 39, 40. All good. 42, that's still okay. I mean, you have to... Oh shit. You have to know that I'm still streaming and so on, and the frame rate isn't that bad, I'd say. That's like 50 units. $50 units now, but the summoners could be adding a bit more. Ah, they're gonna kill me, right? Of course they are. $48. Well, that's within the bounds. That's still okay. I just wonder if I put the record on now. How much time is the path calculation gonna take? Not too long, I believe. Okay, it's recording. Anna is still here. I killed her. I mean, killed the dude. Ooh! Nasty one. Okay, it has been saved. I'm gonna record one more time. More in of a bigger heat of the battle. Ah, crappity crap, 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 crap. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, it finished recording, that's good. That was a nice take. Quit the desktop. Bum, 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 bum. Speed scope. I have this in a separate browser. Now let's import the last one. Sandwich. Ordered by time. Move and slide, force race cast update. Oh, that's good. That's normal. Completely normal. Yeah, that's normal thing. If I try to look at get path, right? This one was the hog previous time. Look, it's right down here. Now why the hell was get path being triggered so many times? Let me take a look at the last one, or one before that, two before that. Get point path. Calculate path. Why? Why was this such a problem here? I don't understand it. It's been called many more times. Could it be a coincidence that a couple of spawners were hitting the same? This one is bothering me. Like if the subwaves didn't have a lot of pause between the spawns, then if the units would be spawned at the same time, exactly the same time, it could be hogging the pathfinding, but still. Let me just check out the code. If I have in the code road arena controller, I have spawn wave, I start the wave, and here I start the sub wave, where I have a delay offset. And this offset is being calculated a bit randomly, I believe. Okay, 0, 0, 0 by default, but this is being assigned in the generator, right? Yeah, so minimum it is at least 1. If my logic is correct here, delay offset, spawn interval is every half a second. This shouldn't be a problem. Well, we'll see. Because the next time I want to catch this bug is definitely when I have Visual Studio Code enabled. Ah, it started again in the middle of the spawn, I believe. But why? I'm just gonna press record one more time. Okay. Yep, same thing. Same bloody thing. Alrighty. This wait time is probably also increased or decreased regarding the level of detail, right? Unit level of detail changed. Yeah. 0.5, 0.25. That's a frequent repathing. 4 times per second. Do I need that? Or if was 0.5 enough? Pathfinding wait time. What is this? Aha. Obstacle detection and pathfinding wait time. Yeah. How could I improve you? I'm spreading them out by not calling get path to many times. So only 4 times per second. Depending on the level of detail I have for unit. That's okay. But what happens on timeout? Calculate path. So if it's not detecting obstacles, or am I deleting, blah blah blah, then I don't calculate it, that's okay. Otherwise I... Starting position, end position. I put this in here, get path. What do I do here? Optimized true. That's okay. Huh. This is the thing I was solving a long time ago. And a lot of units. Sometimes, not every time. Rubber ducking. Blah blah blah. This one here. Roll that in, and I'm also gonna feed him the pathfinding controller. If he sees something significantly overlapping, because 4 times updating the path, I should update it only if my position significantly changed. That's one thing. Because if I didn't move for a whole tile, then recalculating the path is a waste of resources. Like a bummer. Maybe it's gonna recommend me something in that way. I'm just gonna go take a leak. I'll be right back. Back. All right. So I'm rubber ducking a bit with the GPT. Not GPT, with Claude. And one of the things that he's saying is when spawn wave fires, you're potentially spawning many units that all start calling calculate path on the same timer interval simultaneously. That's basically what I said that's going on. A few things are compounding this. All spawned units share the same pathfinding timer. Wait time. No, that's not true. They don't share the same timer. Every spawned unit has its own path timer. So first root cause isn't true. Get path calls a start with get point path, which is synchronous and blocks the main thread. That's true. Avoid obstacle steering calls force raycast update in a loop. 8 raycasts per unit per physics frame, that's not a problem. It wasn't that significant problem, I believe so. At least if we take a look at the calls here. 1, 2, 3. I think this one was the one hogging the most things. No, actually not even this one. A bit earlier. 4th one. Also not this one. 5th one. I mean, we've profiled already a lot of them. This one had pathfinding, yes. Calculate path. If we take a look at the avoid, obstacle steering, this isn't so heavy. Not at all. 100 and something milliseconds, so this one is off. Get random free global position on circle edge and spawn unit calls get free positions, which iterates every edge tile and runs position has obstacle. Very expensive, but still not doing anything significantly in here. Right. It's not taking a lot of time, it's milliseconds, so don't tell me that. Then it says stagger pathfinding timers on spawn, add a random offset so units don't all recalculate together. That's not true. I already have them separated and their timer starts a bit differently. Ah, this one. This is the one I was talking about. Skip pathfinding if target hasn't moved much. But this means that in theory if I would place something in it, in front of him, like an obstacle, well, basically what I could do is, yeah, I agree with the solution. Last pathfinding target and last pathfinding start. I create a calculation of the distance, but if those things didn't move too much, if they moved only for like 8 pixels, something like that, or less than that, I don't recalculate, but still, after 3 runs, I recalculate, I refresh it. So there should be recalculation going on as well. Because, for example, if I would box in the path, I mean, if I would place an obstacle in front of the unit, the issue could be that, yeah, he would stop moving forward, he wouldn't get a newly calculated path, and he would be walling himself in, trying to move in somewhere where he shouldn't. Okay. Second option seems good, but still it should have reforce, recalc. Example, every forward check, it should definitely position. Recalculate the path. This gives us a bit of a safety regarding the dynamic obstacles if something happened. At least my theory. I should probably try to sleep. I'm still not tired, but I can't be at my desk. When my wife wakes up, I gotta at least pretend like I tried. I understand you, dude. Thanks, man, for hanging out. Catch those Z's. And have a great weekend, dude. Okay, good point. Staggering alone shouldn't skip recalculation entirely, just spread it out. Here's a clean approach that combines both. Yes, that's what I want. And the stagger timer in it from before, unchanged. I'll have to find better music. Late night drive, Shinjuku to Yokohama. This could be good. 8K? Huh. Why are you giving me 8K? Thanks, dude. Okay. Okay. I gave him a wrong instruction. Second option seems good. What the shit? I swear I pressed in second option. Like this one. And now we go to calculate path. In the pathfinding controller, no, where is this? Is this in the movement? Of course. Now this one is changed a bit. We have some constants added. So what I'm gonna do is actually just comment out this one. Basically nuke it because the checks and everything is okay. But is this being reset somewhere? It is. No. Are you resetting it somewhere or no? Huh. This is a weird one. Okay, up I go with these props. That's okay. This force recalc, every check could be dynamic. Based on the level of detail we have the unit itself. So this makes sense. And then in forced recalc, we just call this function. That's one thing that I don't like is that now this integer is being incremented to indefinitely. It doesn't go back to 0. So it's incrementing it, but it doesn't have a safety that it should be set back to 0. Now this is much better. Just wrap it in a modular reset so it never clamps past. So in here, now this is instructed like that. Oh no. Flat finding count check is this one. Full function please. I hate it when he spits out the part of the function. And that's where the errors can be introduced. And this one now sets it. Like this. So what we're doing now is the conditions were actually the same. We still take the tile from which we want to go to where, and then if we don't have the positions that change too much, we don't do the calculation regarding grabbing the path. So that's one thing. But if we go past it, does it set it to 0? Yeah, it's setting it here. Good. It wraps it. Just a second. Okay, so far so good. Now, regarding force recall cavalry and check. This sucks. This should be like this. Because that constant is fixing every level of detail on 4, but this is more dynamic. So do I want to return this? Check the switch statement every time? I kind of hate it. Calling this is meh. I could say int and recalc. What is this name? Recalc every n checks. Yeah, just lowercase. That's okay. And basically this thing is gonna change where I change the level of detail type. High somewhere, right? High. Like here. I can set the integer completely here, and then I don't have to hit the switch statement every time. So on high, force recall every 4. We're adding this one. Medium is 3. Low is 2. That's good. But the naming of the variables, I don't use the underscore for locals a lot of times. I could be fixing this. Something changed. This one here. Why does it... Do I have last pathfinding target specified a bit differently? No, I don't. Okay. Let's take away the underscores. That's okay. Now, pathfinding check count isn't being... I mean, this force recall cavalry and check is being used only here. But I have an error somewhere. I have to change that function that I'm calling. This one. With this number now. And of course I want to add the private. If I'm already using private everywhere. Now this I believe that this should ease up the calculation hits quite a bit, I believe. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Let's see how it burns. You know what, we can actually enable or show debug HUD. Let me try to unset the FPS limit and see how it will tank. It will tank probably significantly now, but that's okay. 558. Hellstone is working. It's tanky sinister entities coming now. This is gonna tank. 3 seconds, it starts spawning. So far so good. We still need the end condition. Jeez Louise. And they're healing themselves. That's the saddest part about ghouls. They be ghouling. Oh, we only have 1 HP. And we're near the bandits. So we don't get any damage done. Ah. Okay, that's some entities now. If we take a look at the monitor, total units, it's not only 24. Come on, don't joke with me. That's a lot more units. Maybe when I'm unloading them. And this is the place. Shit. Yeah, this is my doom. They're gonna get me. Don't let me get me. I am my own worst enemy. I'm a hazard to myself. I'll wait to you. Yeah. Vicious ones. Vicious Nosferatus. Yeah, so far so good. That wasn't that bad. Oh, I mean... They're still the bad guys. That's for sure. I'm just thinking, okay, it's good that it's narrow. That's what I like. But is it too narrow? I don't think so. 25 units still spawned. And I leveled up. And they feed on her corpse. Are you guys for real? Let's see, we have... Where's the goal? 35. 35. Yeah, it's the same one, only becomes faster. Then we have smashers. Crusher. 80 blunt damage. Brutal. So far so good now. Yeah, that's okay. The problem I had here was not anymore with Lilith when we spawn her, so she in theory is obtainable. The main problem we have is Rain Road combat point of interests. For some freaking reason, it chooses only the first one. And I can't figure out why. Weighted list type diminishing. Every freaking time it chooses the first one. Now in level generator, where we have point of interest, RNG, poised to place. Okay, this is being taken from the RNG that we have in this class. That's okay. But this RNG is being from profile, right? Yes. Level generator RNG is being taken here. Boy. This one. And here we will have process. Good condition, good condition. I don't pass in an RNG. That's the problem. And then this weighted list has a stagnant, I'd say, something in it. See? This is wrong. Above the wall and decorations and everything like that, I should have passed in the RNG. And that's what we're gonna do now. RNG. Above the wall decorations. Also, this is in the generator. Why the hell not reusing the same one? If we want to have it seed perfect every time we rerun the game, spawn enemy units also belongs to this one. Because the RNG set here is level generator RNG, yes. Now, do I have next without RNG passed in? I do, but that's regarding spawning squad. I don't spawn them now. This one isn't the one that I should be worried about. Maybe this one. I think I should have unit RNG somewhere, or we'll see. Walker level generator. This one. This one. Do I set the weighted walker list RNG somehow? Huh. One second. Yes, I do initialize it within a random. But this one is coming completely... Actually, this is a good one. They're being initialized there. Abort. What about this one? Init is being, yeah, initialized well. This one is okay, but yes, points of interest weighted list was having the wrong one. I'm sure of it. Now I believe that we should have a chance of this thingy appearing here. And regarding the bosses, there was also a bad thing that the boss could appear. That's in the demo there should be 2 bosses, but there was always one because the RNG didn't work correctly, I believe. So if we take a look, where do I have this thing? Level resource, boss something, right? Boss is by weight. Now where do I use you? I don't know, but I pass in level RNG. That's no good. Or because the level 1 is coming from where? This isn't coming from anywhere. Every time you're creating a new one, but you're using it. It should come from the profile. One second. I have a player here, so that's okay, but RNG equals to player profile. What is it? Global player profile, current profile level RNG. RNG, come on. Ah, it's current run. Level generator RNG. Some RNG, I believe it's here. Level room, loot RNG, reward RNG. Generator RNG belongs to the level. It can be reused here. Now I think we should have some more variety. Some of the things worked in a weird way, but the others didn't. Kind of weird, because this thing should be picked, but I didn't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what if I spawn it too close to spikes and the spikes damage this thing and destroy it? What if that was the case? If you know what I mean. It's a possibility. We'll see now. Anyway, because if I'm spawning 2 to 3 camps, there's like 50% chance of spawning one thing versus the other. Oh, I hate the music of this part. But that's actually good. It's making me feel depressed, because this is where the player comes to know the shit is gonna hit the fan. Pigs, run! Okay, this is the treasure one. Never freaking happens. Huh. Let's try it again. Do I have a weird flag set? Could be. Every freaking time the same camp. Ooh, that's a nasty one. Oh. Do I have something set very weirdly in the level itself? Loot override, nothing. Use level resource seed, it's off. That's good. Now it shouldn't be anything, but look at that. Rainy Road Bandit Treasure. Ah, it's always one. That's okay, but you, for the love of God. You. Spike loot 1. Fortification point 0. Why? Why don't you get chosen more times? What if I give you number 2 here, huh? Even if it's diminishing list, it should be picking the random one. Alrighty. Okay. You know what I figured out? It's spawning always the same level now. Even though I've said it that it shouldn't be spawning the same level. What the shit? Look at that. Every time it spawns a level, it's the same. Yeah. Okay, something got broken. Well, this is in here. I in it the RNG one. Run resource. Seed. Where do you take the seed from? Use custom seed. Long seed. Do I randomize it? If use custom seed as false. Then the GD rand I should be set. What? Am I using always the same one? No, it is false. Then what the F? Huh. Okay, in it. Random resource gets duplicated. Everything is okay, and then the loading starts. But what if I just take a look what's going on here? If every time the same seed is spawned, then this is something wrong. Because if I'm aware, if I share this RNG all the time, every time I call next, it increases something internally. So the whole generator should increment stuff there. And okay, the seed is... I'm never gonna remember that. Okay. And now I'm gonna retry again. Not this one anymore. Swords are fast and precise, you don't say. Now, restarting. See this? See this freaking different. Then what the shit is wrong with it? I get the seed here. I seed all the RNGs. Oh, okay. I seed all the RNGs here. And level generator. RNG equals to current profile, current run. Let's see. I don't set the seed manually ever. Huh. Some mumbo jumbo going on here. So this isn't being used, overridden anywhere. Let's see, can I read the seed property here? Seed is 0. You mother effer. How can you have seed 0? You have seeds 8355. Yes. Up here. Second going forward. What the shit? I take the level generator from here. The seed became 0. How? How did it become 0? Maybe this is a problem that I create here a new one Now I'm a bit confused. Okay, I specified that this is new one, then I init it in the game itself once we trigger the changer. But this run resource gets duplicated deeply. What? Doesn't it have RNGs in here already? I'm confused a bit. Alright, just a second. I'm gonna try to create some breakpoints here. Alrighty, come on. Gonna restart it. Okay, I know about these guys here. Use level resource seed. What? Are you crazy? Never. What about here? Test level. Is it the changer's fault? Need a level changer. Wait up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it was taking it from this one. That's wrong. Because on level changer I take which seed? Seed equals 2. Should have mixed. Map resources off. Oh yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna go have to record some TikToks and so on. So I'll stop streaming for today. That's gonna take me some time. But I'll be back again next week. Maybe for weekend. And I'll have some new content for you guys. So if you like the game, please consider wishlisting it. It really means a lot. So have fun and bye bye.